Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM related students here at the Kennedy Space Center. Well, this morning I would like to talk about robotics. What is robotics? Robotics is the study of robots. What is a robot? A robot is a mechanism or a mechanical system that has been given human-like characteristics, or who can perform work like a human. They can be as simple as you would like, or they could be complex. Let's say an example of a simple one would be a crane, which we use here at the Kennedy Space Center to stack our mechanisms, structures that we have, and it has an operator that's actually working the crane. Or they can be as complex as a car wash system that you may go through to wash your car. So why do we use robots? We use robots because sometimes you want the human to work in a hazardous environment, or sometimes it's too expensive, or sometimes you may just want more consistent tasks. Whereas, humans do things, we're all different, so we all work and perform work differently. So some of the common things that robots are used in, like I know from a medical environment, they're used on your eyes and surgical tools for prosthetics. So they're used all the time. Also, we see robots as in our toothbrush. So when I go out to teach robotics, we have our first robotics here at NASA, where we work with high school students on various teams. But when I actually go out and do outreach for robotics at the elementary level, what I do is I use the Mindstorm Lego Mindstorm robot kit to teach elementary students how to do commands and commands and stuff like that, how to write commands and stuff to make the robots move. Or also, there's the concept of the Mars rover, where we use robots to find out information about the terrain. So those are some of the common uses of robots. But then, like other robots are like the car. Every morning I come to work, I drive a car. That's a robot. And something as simple as your toothbrush is a robot. I also teach students to make a robot out of a toothbrush and a battery and a wire. So robots can be very, very simple, very, very complex. Here at the Kennedy Space Center, some of the robots that we have was the remote manipulator system, which we use on the shuttle to make sure that we could actually, grab the telescope. But here lately on the new system, the SLS, we have like a crew access arm, which is how the crew ingress and egress and equipment ingress and egress out of the system. So these are some of the robots that we're actually using at this time. But you want to learn as much as you can about robotics, because it is a very good skill set to have on your resume. When people know that you can you can write commands, you understand software, and you can design and develop robots, it goes a long way. So I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. Have a great day.